Hello, and welcome to some more Deathmark. We finished defeating Shimio the last time we streamed. Now we'll see what new horrors await us in Chapter 3. As usual, let me check that the... Uh, yeah, no, I'm not getting any audio at all. One second. Alright, we got audio. Good. I don't know why everything looks like funky. Alright, let's continue. I hope this was the right save. It's nearly dawn. I better get some rest. Oops. Are you retiring to bed? Rest. Good night. It's been 3 days since Shimio's defeat. Shida and Shao left, leaving only Christy and I at the mansion. We don't have any new mark bearers arrive, nor any new info on any spirits. Death's footsteps keep drawing closer. Good work, Lady Christy and Lord Rodriguez. Did you obtain any clues? No, nothing really. I'd hope, but... Let's see. Lady Saya's study seemed optimal to contain something of interest. Christy and I just finished investigating Saya Kuju's study. It had been full of mountains of specialized books and piles of reports. It was a daunting task, but we did our best to search through them regardless. Except it was all futile. Everything was about healing the spirit, if they mentioned the mark at all. Hey, Mr. Rodriguez. Don't you think it's useless to keep searching the mansion? Do you have any other ideas then? Well, remember what I said about each shrine? I forgot. What? Lost that memory? It's enforced by each castle. I was thinking, maybe the shrine is connected to all this spirit stuff. That's what Shimio's note said, right? Everything happening in the forest is the divine wrath of each shrine. Then you think the mark and the spirit activity are because of this divine wrath? It's definitely a possibility. Disasters happen in many ghost stories and myths because of the wrath of gods. Is there value in looking into it? Maybe. Exactly what I expect from you. Why so quick on the update? She's brimming with confidence. Seems in a much better mood than she was 3 days ago. She's a famous reporter after all, so maybe this is what she's really like. So Mary, I'd like to see a huge shrine. You don't mind, do you? It is true many unpleasant rumors surround that forest. The cause is a shrine. There may be some clues there. But even if there are, it's supernatural. So it's spiritual, how will normal humans like us supposed to find it? Actually, I don't have any half-spiritual powers. In that case, could you bring me along with you to each shrine? I should be able to sense the presence of anything super spiritual. You can act as a guide as well. Know that shrine? Yes, in truth, it is a shrine. The guardian deity of the Kuju family. Over the generations, the heads have taken care of the shrine. However, that came to an end after the recent war resolved. Someone who serves the Kujus, concerned about its present state. And bringing you along with me and I have to carry you, don't I? Yes, it is possible for me to walk, or agree with that assessment. I'm Sergeant Convenience. You know we're going forest in the dead of night? I'm not looking forward to having to carry Mary all the way to the shrine. Oh, this is gonna go well. You look worn out, and we haven't left. The small price to pay if we can get any hits about the spirits. That's true. Mary's eager about this too, so I'll just have to deal with it, I suppose. Okay, let's go back to the forest. To the forest, back to the forest. I got nothing on me. Early, we put Mary in the backseat. Thank God she's not as heavy as she looks. Should be able to carry her just fine. By the way, Mr. Rodriguez, have you read the files over there? What? Mr. Right side of the room and shelves packed with files. Not yet. I searched most of the mansion, but I haven't checked the garage. Oh, really? He grabs a file and flips through the pages. Looks like articles on various crimes. The clippings cover every incident in each city and surrounding area. Was Miss Kushu looking into criminal activity? Any of it look related to the mark? No, not as far as I can tell. These are all extremely old. The most recent is dated 5 years ago. Puts the file back. Alright, should we head out soon? Oh boy. Park outside the entrance of the forest and gather Mary into my arms. Make our way to the familiar art. Still a long way to go. Middle-aged man carrying a doll. You're practically a ghost story yourself if someone sees you here. I'm very sorry to cause you such trouble. Mary stares up at me as I hold her. Skin and hair glint bewitchingly when the light from the flashlight catches them. I have not been outside in a long time. To go hiking in the arms of such a fine gentleman. This is a very precious experience. Sounds as passionate as ever, but is she actually having fun? Still, it is as just the rumors say. This forest is filled with the curses and resentment of the dead. Simply their presence enough to drive the living mad. The land is tainted. You can see why it has given birth to monstrous spirits. If we track down the cause of it, it'll be the divine wrath. Let's hurry to the shrine. You reach the old Tory gate with no trouble. You stand and watch for a while, but nothing comes out of the beehive. He should be sleeping. It is most likely because Shimio is now gone. Each shrine is up those stone steps. In the merry direction, we walk toward the gate. Small black shuttle flew across our feet. Oh, the bunny! So this is the rabbit you told me about, Lord Rodriguez. You are correct. It is very cute. Rabbit stares up at the two of us. Disappeared toward the shrine. What in the world was that about? Ding ding, Barry. I felt a strange presence. Appears to be possessed by some kind of soul. So it's a spirit too. Indeed. Though it does not appear strong enough to give marks to humans. We know nothing of its true nature, so please proceed with caution. Follow the rabbit under the Torii gate and up the stone steps. Ooh. Oh no, why are all the statues headless? At the top we find the wilderness creeping in. There doesn't seem to be anything here but an old altar. It says 8 shrine. Sadly, it has fallen into disrepair. The war was over 50 years ago, so this was to be expected. That black rabbit is gone. Deserted shrine to give me the creeps. Let's hurry up and get to searching, so we don't have to stay here long. Save him. Save him. Creepy. Wonder what happened here. The scarce rope on a ragged boulder. Wonder if that boulder is in a Wakari. What's that? According to ancient Shinto tradition, it's a scarce rock that a god descended on. It's not uncommon for the rock itself to become an object of devotion. The mirror. Clouded old mirror serves at the Shintai. Looks like it's true, no one's taken care of this place for a long time. Peek inside the altar just in case, but all I find is a thick layer of dust. The Go Shintai is outside and the altar is empty. That's concerning. I think there's any more we can search. The Buddha statues are concerning me. Why are all the ones within the shrine missing their heads? Shinto and Buddhism were ordered to be separated during the Meiji period. Before then, many shrines were dedicated to both. Each shrine was much the same. But in the Meiji period, there was a push to make Shinto the main religion. Faiths were forced upon. Extremists stole the Buddhist statues from shrines and desecrated them. Oh, the famous anti-Buddhist movement. So this is where that happened. No, it was done in a public space, as they wanted to make a show of it. The broken statues were carried here, to serve as a memorial for worship. The Kushu family head was said to be aggrieved, so he moved them in secret. It seems that all the broken statues from around H City were buried here. Strange. Said they were worshipped, but this place is pretty much a ruin. You have a keen eye, Lord Rodriguez. The shrine was subsequently dug up and the statues were stolen. So I came all the way into this huge forest just to carry off broken statues? Who do something like that? That I do not know. I merely heard they were stolen 50 years ago, around the time of the war. Dang. So the statues were broken, thrown away, then dug up? He said Buddha was a wealth of patience, but even he'd get angry. Could anger kind of turn into divine wrath and give birth to the Markan spirits? Mary? Have you been able to feel the presence of any spirits or whatever? About that. It sounds much more foreboding than I had imagined. The amity of the force swallows all else, so the sense beneath. Is too much background noise, right? Yes, although this is the same presence as Lady Christie's mark, however faint. I am sure the spirit that gave her the mark is somewhere in the forest. So after all that, we're only to reconfirm something we already knew. Forgive me, I was unable to. You don't have to apologize, Mary. You learned plenty of value here. What do you mean? I'll tell you on the way back. First, let's get the hell out of here. This just gives me the creeps. Maybe it's the ill will Mary sent. Let's get the fuck out of here. Oh, that looks a little creepy over there. You leave H-Ride, walking down the beast trail toward the forest entrance. It's because that strange tale, but for some reason I feel like someone is watching us from the darkness of the trees. We begin driving back to the mansion. As we break out of the dense forest, I can see building lights pop up here and there. Well, that was a complete waste of time. My anxiety lifted. I don't even bother to filter the words that slip out of my mouth. No, I don't think that's true. It's all coming together for me. While further prodding, Christy starts in on her theory, passion evident in her voice. I believe Shimio was right. H-Ride is definitely what's causing all the strange stuff in the forest. I'm sure it's those stolen statues. Don't you agree? I wonder. Feels like we don't have enough info at this point to say one way or the other. It's not denying that a lot of strange things are going on in that forest. Between all the suicides and Shimio wandering around. It couldn't just be a coincidence, could it? If we research the shrine, we might be able to learn more about the mark. I feel that's a lot safer than risking our lives looking for the spirit. Don't you think? Might be right. Replies are half-hearted, which isn't what Christy was hoping for. She falls silent. An awkward, uncomfortable silence settles. Lord Rodriguez. Please stop the car. Uh-oh. He speaks for the first time since we entered the car. What is it? Since a presence similar to Lady Christie's mark close by. Uh-oh. That building is always in the distance. Following Mary's request, I parked in a vacant rest stop on the outskirts of H-City. Christy and I step out of the car. Go! Oh, fuck. It's suddenly scalding. Something nearby? Look. Someone's over there. Oh shit, it's the cover of the game. Small girl steps out the telephone box. Why is the kid outside this time of night? Thank you for bringing me out here this late at night, Ita. I got to talk with Naomi. Well, yeah, glad to hear it. Oh. Oh, look at this dude. Rather round young man appears, stepping out of the shadows. You got your question answered, Suzu? Yeah, it's okay now. Naomi sure is amazing, though. She knows where everything is. You got that right. She helped me find my limited edition Love and Hero phone strap I dropped. What's Love and Hero? What? You don't know? They're a popular idol group here. They've been all over TV lately. I'm surprised you haven't heard. TV's restricted at home. Mom says it rots your brain. Oh, Ita, is the bus coming soon? Oh, the last bus is on its way. We better go. We'll be in big trouble if your mom finds out we went out. Yeah. Uh-oh. Big thunk. We watched from a distance for a while, but it's hard to determine their relationship. Pain for my scar is suddenly gone. Hey, Christy. What do you think? Turn, but Christy isn't there. Uh-oh. Hey, you there! How do you know that girl? Depending on your answer, I'll report you for child abduction. Well, there goes Christy, hounding the poor guy. Just calm down. Try to placate her, but she won't budge. Bye. The man stumbles over his words. He looks flustered and overwhelmed. Hey, lady! Don't be mean to Ada! Girl rushes to the stand defensively in front of him and glares at us. He's a lot more level-headed than the flustered guy behind her. I asked him to help me, okay? Well, I talked to Hayomi, so I had him to come with me. Who's this Hanaomi? Hanayomi? You keep mentioning. A ghost who helps find things. People say you can talk to her from this telephone box. A ghost, huh? Looks at me. Both thinking the same thing. Earlier the mark was hurting, so maybe. You guys look serious. Oh, what's going on? He nervously glances between us. Does this scar look familiar at all? Show the mark on my right arm. Hey, hold on, what is this? It's exactly like mine. Pulls off one of his gloves and reveals the mark on his hand. It's the cursed scar, see? I saw an article on it on Oops Arts Monthly. They say it causes amnesia. Even kills you, but that's nonsense. It's not at all true, right? Right? No. Of course not. That's no surprise, really. It's tough to believe it's real until your memory loss starts becoming noticeable. I've got one of those too. It showed up on my left wrist when I made that phone call earlier. On her sleeve, she shows us her mark. We've had the mark, and after calling Naomi, that's more than a coincidence. Well, we can't just leave them here. Let's bring them to the mansion. We tell them what's going on and ask them to go to Kuju Mansion with us. It's probably another thing much to get them to come. That'll take more convincing. Could practically be because they missed the last boss while talking with us. Well, they climb it, and I warned Mary to stay quiet until we get back. Maybe a bad idea to freak them out. Probably, definitely. First, we introduce ourselves. Man's name is Aita Nakamatsu. Goes Suzo Moramiya. Tells us they met through the readers column in Oops Arts Month. Suzu mentioned she was interested in Hanayomi, and Ida told her what he knew. Then she pestered him into bringing her to the rumored telephone box. They were out this late because of her. Her parents sound pretty strict. Mother keeps a close eye on her. After school, she needs permission to go out. She snuck out of the house after her mother went to bed. Uh-oh. Hanayomi is just as famous at my school as Hanahiko is. Hey, Ita, please tell them about those rumors. Do I have to? Alright, fine. Ita reluctantly tells us at Suzu's request. They're just rumors I read, but... Oh. Uh-oh. Hey, remember that one story? You know, the one about the public phone box in Ape City? There's a ghost that looks like a bride, and she'll find what you're looking for. One of my friends actually tried it. He went to a specific phone box that lets you talk to ghosts. The phone suddenly started ringing. He slowly picked up the phone. But all he could hear was this weird smacking sound. Plop, plop, plop. He stayed on the line until... Did you see it? He heard a woman whisper. So he did what the rumor said to do and said, no, I haven't seen it. And she said, what do you want to see? His cat had gone missing, so he asked where it was. When he looked where the woman said it was, it really was there. So the rumors are totally true? I'll have to ask her where my future bride is now. Oh, wanna come with me? Wow. There. Throw you back onto the couch where you belong. Thank you very much. Being in your arms is not bad. I must come when I am here. The doll really talked. I can't say I expected that. Then does that mean all that stuff about the mark is true too? On the way over, we updated Suzu and Ida with just about all they needed to know. May not completely believe us, but they're not rejecting it outright either. Seems like Ida declares our experience of memory loss. Something about forgetting the names of anime characters and voice actors. Chrissy looked at him strange, but he appears to be taking it quite seriously. Suzu snuck out of her house because she believed the rumors about Hanayomi. Both believe in Nicole already. Pretty sure they'll help us find a way to escape the mark. Granted, they're also really curious about Hanayomi. Pardon me, but may I speak? The marks on Suzu and Ida. They are likely from Hanayomi. Lady Christie, feeling sense from your mark is the same as theirs. So we can assume Hanayomi also gave the mark to you. Do you recall encountering her? Something weird did happen. Right before I entered the forest, I stepped in the phone box on T Mountain. The phone rang out of nowhere. Oh, might be because of that. The phone box at the rest area is also in the rumors of Hanayomi. But I didn't pick it up. It creeped me out, so I left. I was never able to give that person one final call because of that. Who are you talking about? It's not for children to know. Fine. If there was another phone boxes like that, I think there are 3 that Hanayomi will call from. The one where you went to in the A Highway parking lot is one. One is at T Mountain Rest area. That's the one Miss Christie went to. And where's the last one? The Park by T apartment complex. It's the only one inside the city. Why just those 3 locations? I know, the BBS I read didn't say. Mister, do you really think Hanayomi is the one who gave us the marks? I'm not sure yet. Really? The rumors about Hanayomi go back 5 years. No one's ever mentioned that if you call her, you'll get the mark. So this is right. Rumors about this mark thing only popped up super recently. So you're saying Hanayomi hasn't always been giving out the mark? That's true. I wonder what triggered the change. One second. Sorry about that. Of course, I can't really sing as I don't know anything about spirits. A ghost helping people find what they're looking for. That's pretty strange. Definitely the definition of a ghost story. Hey, Mr. Rodriguez, those rumors are true. Why don't we try asking where the stolen statues are? If we return them to their places, it might just save our lives. Search for the Buddha statues. If Christie's right, we might be able to escape the mark before fighting a spirit. Harry, what do you think? Good question. Objects with human forms are easily able to gain inexplicable powers. Bleeding stone statues, cursed dolls. There are many examples. Historical statues of gods and Buddhas would certainly be no exception. Asking Hanayomi about them would be a good idea. So says it all before our eyes that has an inexplicable power to talk. It wouldn't be strange that Buddha statues could bring down divine wrath. Rodriguez, may I ask, As I explained previously, your mark is different from the others. Vanquishing spirits seem to weaken your mark's power. It's been several days since you told me that I was going to die. Taking care of the spirits we encounter is likely how I'm still among the living. What are you trying to say? I cannot say what the relationship between your mark and Hanayomi is, but it's true it is in your best interest to track down spirits. I hope you will guide these mark bearers this evening as well. Can't really picture Christian and Ida facing off against a spirit by themselves. If they failed, their child would suffer the deadly consequences. It would weigh heavily on me. Turning back, I'll figure something out. Thank you. Mary bows her head slightly. Now, you should begin investigating Hanayomi. Why does she only call from 3 public phones within each city? Her secret may lie in the answer. You visited the parking lot already. Please investigate T Mountain and the Park by T apartment complex. Oh, great, we have multiple locations now. Give me that save. And 1 second.